sip to that one. I'm gonna sip to that one.
Alright, let's talk about these family secrets.
Mama didn't want daddy to find out daddy's secrets. Then he found out that daddy was screwing the woman across the street. Then when you go to church, you gotta find out the whole thing.
Like brother said, it's about the energy. You know what I'm saying? Positive vibes, positive thoughts, just positive everything.
This is what I'm saying about kids. I'm gonna always be there. I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna do everything that I'm supposed to do. But once you get old, all that disrespect, all that other shit, that's out the door. When you dislike someone, eventually it's gonna show. You're gonna paint them coats on and everything and try to hang out with that person, be good and all that. But then eventually the paint's gonna be off.
Hey, no hating on the French cards. No hating on the French cards.
CBT forever.
Hey, don't hate on the French cards. If you in the chat, don't hate on the
With the smoke on the blue with them hands, yeah, we can do both. They really ain't with it, I get it. It's slow, no sitting around, we get it and go. All my niggas is trained to go. Gotta be high, can never be low.
Alright, we're gonna get into the next topic. Queen Jacqueline is gonna start it off for us.
Thank you, kind sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay. The next topic I chose as far as family was when you go family changes. Like me raising my kids, loving them, wanting the best for them and fighting for them, and then the babies, the same babies that you love, grow up and they feel like they turn into somebody else and not the child that you raised. You feel like, who are you? I love them. And they don't want to hear it, or they just like, okay, yeah. So my mind and my brain had to step into the new age. So I had to learn how to tell their ass in their language. I love my children, but when family changes on you, it's such a dramatic feeling, especially when all you try to do is your best and everything that you know and what you were handed down from your mom and your dad or your situations that you've been through. It's not hard when you got God, because that's what changed my mind and my life, but it's hard when you don't got God because you don't see the change and you don't know how to handle things. And a lot of people, that's why their family go boom, spliggity, because it takes a lot. If you know God and God comes in your life, you can see the change and you can roll through the stress and all the mess. So for me, that's what family change is.
Alright, y'all know I'm back on here. This is what I'm gonna do. I got kids. And when you're going through change, I got 4 of them. 35, 32, 29, and 27. I've been through hell. I gave my mama hell. For sure I did. I gave bang for a long time. When I started having kids, my change came. My thought process change came. But you gotta remember, before your ass got here, your mama was going through the change. Her mama was going through the change. So every process everything is a process.
Yes, it is.
You're gonna have moments going through this process of raising these kids. You're gonna love them. You're gonna be there for them. You're gonna teach them. You're gonna fight for them. You're gonna show them everything that you didn't get showed your damn self. You're gonna show them everything that you possibly can. You're gonna I'm gonna whoop an ass of mama. You understand me? And you act a fool on me, I'm gonna give you them hands. Because that's what I got. My mama before her, that's what she got. So when you turn it right now with this change shit, yes, it is changing. The government got a lot to do with you can't put your hands on your kids and teach them shit. That's a lot of change.
Yes.
But what it is you gotta talk, you keep talking and you keep instilling and you keep talking. Don't never stop talking. Don't never stop praying. Don't get to put God in it. But eventually, they gonna stop talking. They getting older. They changing. Things don't feel like it used to. You got to realize as being a mama that you can't change them.
Right.
You instilled everything you thought you could in them. The good, the bad, the everything. I showed you the good part of me. I showed you the part where I can beat a bitch down in the street and cut her at her throat if I had to. I done been out there on the street, whatever the case may be. I ain't never holding them, but I was out there selling. I did not want my kids to do that, so I changed them and brought them to another atmosphere. But
Allegedly.
sometimes, even when you do all of that shit, right? Motherfucker at the end won't talk to you. Won't come see you. Get mad because you trying to tell them something. Mama, get out of my motherfucking business. You don't know. Hell, I do know because I came from that. I'm trying to keep you from making the same mistakes I've made. But the only thing I can do is give you my best. If you can't accept that, you gotta let them realize one thing. You gotta realize they grown. You gotta let them get out there. You gotta let them make their own mistakes, and you gotta let it do what it do. And all you can do is sit back, maybe, with the door open, with your arms open, your heart and your mind, and be like, okay, I'm here. I'm here. I'm not gonna take the bullshit that you gave me when you was young, but I'm here. We can talk as a man and a woman. I'm here because the past is the past. Whatever shit I didn't do back then, maybe I can help you with your woman. Maybe I can help you with my grandbabies.
Right.
Maybe I can make a difference to them or some shit that you didn't learn from me. Maybe I can teach them something. That's all it is.
Now, you know what? First thing I'm going to say, it's hard sitting next to you.
Yeah.
What? Because you don't say everything I wanted to say. I can't, what? You don't say it all. But
That's how I feel.
that's the truth. Because that's the truth. I'm going to speak the truth. First thing I say, I am a father.
Yes.
My kids, they respect me. The reason why they respect me, because they fear me.
Got that.
And I put that fear in them when they was young, so I ain't have to deal with all that bull stuff when they got 26, 27. They my best friends. When I watched my kids, I didn't just let them go run play. We did it together. We sat there and I taught them everything that I knew. Everything that I knew. And I showed them everything that I was and who I was. So they either could follow my path or they could go their own. If you got a problem with your kid, it's because you didn't interact with your kid.
Hold up.
Hold
on,
baby.
Hold up.
Hey,
No.
that's how I feel about that. I mean, listen, I talk to my kids every day. It's not a day that my kids don't talk to them, and they 26 years old, and I'm their dad. They talk to me more than they talk to their mothers. Then that might be an issue right there, because as a man, my kids call me, and if they don't call me, I'm looking for them.
Okay, well, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm just talking about as far as other people's relationships go. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but my relationship is I interact with my kids on a daily basis. I don't go months, weeks without talking to them. You know, not ever. Because if not, I'm looking for them and I got a shit ton of them.
Oh, I ain't got that many.
Oh yeah, I'm at 11, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? I got a whole baseball team. And I know all my kids and all my kids know me and they love me. Because I was there. I'm at the birthday parties. I'm at the graduations. I'm going to show up and show out because that's my future. Who's going to take care of me when I can't take care of myself?
True.
So them the only thing I got, you know what I'm saying? That's what we live for, to have kids so they can take care of you. So if you want your kids to take care of you, you love them. You put it all in, like what's happening? Wait a minute, I ain't talked to you today. What's going on? Did you watch this movie? How's your grades? Because if you don't interact with them, they're not going to interact with you. Because right now, as it stands, what you said, get out my business, mama, my eyes start twitching. I wish my kids would have said something like that to me. I'd have smashed them through the phone. I'm on my way. I'm jumping in my truck. I am on my way. And Alante, Ramira, Pierre, all of y'all know that. Y'all the ones that's closest to me. Ricardo, you don't do nothing. Michael, you are autistic and you're just looking right now.
Oh, damn.
But all my kids, they know that I'm coming. Because I love them. And I need them to love me. And if they don't love me, I don't know what the hell I'll do. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't just depend on somebody else to love me. I want something I created to love me. So when they have their grandkids, I can love them more than I love them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can install to them what being a parent is. You know, I'm lucky to have a grandson. And first day, he wasn't even born yet. I went and bought all kinds of stuff. The bassinet, the car seat. Oh, I can't wait to teach them how to fly kite, pogo stick, all the shit that I did as a kid. You ain't gonna just sit there and play on the internet. Because without the internet, this town, this life, this world wouldn't last. Because we depended on it now.
All right. Listen. Let me tell you something. I heard you just say, if we don't, let me tell you, I started from the edge to the ass gotcha. 5 years old. I got 4 of them. I took every hour for each child to sit back and find out how your day was. I took everybody to the store. I sat back, I kept up with life. I made sure they had doctor's appointments. I was there when they was crying, when they graduated high school, when they did everything that a person is supposed to do. I was there when the motherfucker fucked up on them and they needed somebody to come in here and be like, hey, just because the daddy is not here, bitch, I'm both of them. I'm mama and daddy.
Yep.
So don't tell me that I have, as a person, you can sit down all day and talk to your kid. You can tell them and you can be there for them, but still don't tell me when they hit that 19 and that 20 years old, a motherfucker don't feel themselves. They do. They feel themselves, and what else is you to do? You sit there as a mother and you're going to listen to them. You're going to sit there and you're going to give your opinion. You're going to beg and knock your damn self in the head and be like, listen, you can't do that. This don't work that way. Then they look at you like, what? Then they want to stand up. And they want to raise them hands up with you.
Oh, no, they ain't gonna do that.
No, I hear
Hey,
what
can I
you're
get what you
saying.
sipping over?
Yeah.
Listen,
I
stand
hear
up.
what-
You gotta stand
I
up
hear
for
what
it.
you're
You
saying.
gotta stand up for it, man.
I hear what you're saying.
Hey, listen.
No, listen. I hear what you're saying. But no matter, it's different situations to everything. I've been a hard mother, a good mother, and a mother that's supposed to have been there. But when that motherfucker get to feeling themselves, you ain't gonna try me. That's when a sister like myself that don't have no husband or have baby daddies that wasn't there, I had to stand up.
They ain't gonna stand
I
up
had
to
to
me.
stand up, and when they turned that 20 and they got smart at the mouth, the best thing for me to do was let them ride. Either let them ride or go to jail.
Oh yeah, we rolling. Tear up the furniture.
I ain't
Let's
tearing up
go.
the furniture.
Come
I
here.
pay too much for my
Come
shit.
here.
All right.
Come here.
Got no time for that. When your ass gets
Hey, give a thumbs up if y'all like the little rebuttal with Roxy and DJ Soundbite.
This is real.
That's Mama Roxy says, by the way. That's what she does on her lives. Let us
That's
know.
what Mama Roxy says. See the truth.
Hey.
I was gonna say both of y'all was right on that. You know, from different perspectives.
right.
As a mother, speaking on her standpoint, and as a father, speaking on his standpoint. But a child, because I my children are younger, they're babies.
Oh yeah, they
And I ain't at that stage yet, and I
Yes,
pray
most of
to
them
God I never have to deal with
beat
that.
them now.
But for me and my mom, I just wanted my mom.
That's all.
That's all I wanted. I just wanted my mama. I just wanted her attention. I just wanted her time, her love. And whenever she could, she gave it to me. I ain't gonna get on here and talk about my mama though. I love my mama. But she was still learning. I'm the last child out of over a dozen children. So she still had time. She never had the time to herself. She never had the time to get to know herself as a mother. So I would never fault my mom for not being there as much as I needed her to be.
Right.
But one thing for sure and two things for certain, I wish I would ever raise my hand to my mama.
Oh,
Me too, baby.
oh God.
I wish I would ever
Oh God.
call my mama out her name. Yes, I done got mad. I done mumbled under my breath and got popped in my face for it. Done almost died a few times. But
So you tried her.
yes, I tried her because I'm like, hold on, mama. You know,
Oh, no. That's
I'm
what
grown now, mama, dang.
Mama
You know?
don't take no
You know, it's like,
mess.
but I still try to give her that respect in the midst of it all. But it's like, hold on, I still got opinions and feelings too. And I feel like as a child,
seeing her was like, hey.
being my mother's child, we were allowed to have opinions. Opinions meant you getting smart, you getting beside yourself, you acting grown. And it's like, no, I'm not trying to do that. I just want you to understand my pain, my feelings, and where I'm coming from. I want you to connect with me on that mother and daughter relationship so I can come to you and tell you things. that I can't go to nobody else and tell them. I need to know how to be a mom because I got daughters. I don't ever want them to feel like mama wasn't there, mama ain't home, mama ain't got time, mama got all these other children, mama got her mama. I don't want them to feel neglected and abandoned. And a few times in my life, I felt neglected and abandoned. But not once did I go and try to square up with my mama because of it. Nah, girl, I ain't gonna square up with you, lady. I know you listening probably. My sister's gonna snitch, but that's okay. I ain't gonna square up with you. I'm gonna pray for you because you're still growing and you're still learning. And mothers, we there's no roadmap to being a mom. There's no roadmap to being a dad. There's no roadmap to being a child. So at the end of the day, it's just, you gotta learn how to speak to your child. You gotta learn how to speak to your mother and your father. Some way along the line, there has to start being conversations, uncomfortable and uncommon conversations amongst parents and children. Without it being, oh, you being disrespectful, you getting out of line, because that's wrong. Don't tell me I'm being disrespectful when I just want you to hear my heart, know my feelings, know who I am, because you're not just learning your child is learning you.
All right. Talk about change. Change. I mean, we all know everything changes. The world is changing around us every day. You know, I mean, look at, you know, most of us, you know, we all seen a lot of things change from phones to, you know, cars, you know, all that type of stuff. So, I mean, I had to go through change once I had a child, you know. When I had Dante Jr. in 2010. I ain't necessarily changed right away, you know, I was still in and out of jail and shit. Selling dope everywhere, selling everything, honestly. Shooting shit up, kicking doors in, all type of dumb shit. But in 2015, I decided to change because I had kids. And I knew I was going to have more kids. And I knew eventually I was going to have a daughter, but I didn't know when. So, yeah, you know, everything is going to change and we all going to go through it. Family changes, I mean, some things don't change with family. You know, the way they perceive you or think about you sometimes. That's never going to go away, you know. You know, and that's it for me.
Well, my mom was a baby, so my mom was a baby with a baby. You know what I'm saying? So me and my mom, we was like brother and sister. Like you couldn't even tell if I was her son. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even go to the store, you know what I'm saying, without a dude thinking I'm her dude.
Yeah, but your friends hitting on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how me and my mom is, you know. So like the difference, you know what I'm saying, like the changes, I mean, it's always gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? Our bond is like way different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know, she like a superwoman to me. So
That's right.
She is.
so shout out to my mom.
Shout out.
Shout out.
My sis, you know, aka moms.
All the moms out there.
All the mamas.
All the moms out
It ain't
there.
easy being a mom.
Without y'all, it'd be no us.
And I was like, you know what I'm saying, I was feeling sister, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, my mom, you know, she raised 4 boys as well. You know, I'm the oldest out the 4, you know, so I feel the pressure. You know?
Raising a man.
You know, so my mom been there, you know. We all know that's what's called, you know, famous secrets and that all the extra stuff going through right now. So, yeah.
All right, and my topic is about family changing. I grew up in Flint, Michigan, with my dad, my grandma, my grandpa, my auntie, and it was just kind of like they were just so into me. Like they would make sure everything was right. Like they would try to focus on me. Like it was just like they would know what I would do before I would do it. Like I would get in trouble, try to put it away, and try to sneak it around thinking I was doing something. They already knew 3 hours ago. They already called the person that I was around. They already talked to a parent already. They just waiting for me to tell the truth. They ain't waiting for me. They gave me my punishment. And I think one of the best things that my dad ever did to me, where I feel like our relationship never changed, is that
he would just come and sit down and he would just make me come downstairs. He would just talk to me for an hour. He would say, I was 12 years old. He asked me what I want to be when I grow up. How much money you think that's going to make? Like, what are you going to try to provide at 12? And I'm like, like, I ain't even really smelling girls yet. I ain't even know none of that, So I just feel like it's not about like parenting. It's just about adapting your kids to life.
True.
The life that you see your parents doing is what you're going to adapt. I was in a household, like, I couldn't even go around the corner. I'm telling you, in Flint, I couldn't go around the corner until I was like old enough to get my driver's license. Like, then it was okay. Like, I was always under surveillance, so it was just kind of like they was just always just on me. It was just like, it would just sound like,
where you going?
You do what you got to do. You handle your responsibilities, and that's always stuck to me as a man. Now, me being a parent myself now, it's just like, maybe I'm not always the best example. Maybe it's things I could do better, but the one thing that I say that I do to the kids is that I try to understand them. I try to hear their point. Like my nephews or something. I'm going to try to give you a point. I'm going to try to make you see how smart you sound. If they free talking to you, they're going to talk to you when they're 15, 18. Yeah. It's just when you close that communication or you feel like a judgment. Like when you're a teenager, like, when you feel like that forceness, like they don't really mess with you, you take that seriously. And in that kind of teenage life, you can pull those changes. But if you're a parent, you're like, okay, I hear you, but I'm going to tell you the logic to that. You sit down and they be like, all right, you're right. But if you just say, that sound dumb, I'm your mom, you that, like, you can't say that. That's not a title to say to your kids that you know. Prove it. My dad talked to me in everything, any question I had, even when I thought I was right. So that's what I feel like. If you keep constant communication, for all the parents out there that might be having trouble, keep constant communication. Kids know more than they know ever now. These are the most intelligent kids we have. Internet, they know what to tell you. Let them talk, hear them out, and as long as it's on a respectful balance, it shouldn't be no change. So,
next topic.
We got to the next topic. We're going to lead it off with phenomenal. What happens when you sit too much with your family? You know what I'm saying? When you go hang out with them, and you be like, oh yeah, like we all about to just get together. And you got that auntie and uncle that just got that feel. Like it's something you ain't never heard before. Like it only costs $15. It only costs $15. And then you just be like, dang, I only got nothing to mix it with. You grab something, one of your cousins got a little mixer, you just pour it into a cup, and you just sip and just listen to your family go, and then you just be like, dang, I'm fucked up. I don't even like what that person just saying over there. Like, he ain't saying nothing to me, but I just don't like it. Like, all the problems come out. All the problems come out. You know what? When I was in 3rd grade, you didn't let me go to that school trip. I remember that. I was looking forward to that.
Oh my God.
How you gonna do that to me, Mom? I was there.
Like that to go to 6th grade camp.
That liquor. When the family get involved, it's real. I'm telling you, you'll have the best times going with your family getting drunk. I'm telling you, it's literally the craziest time. Just make sure nobody call 911.
Like, especially if you've been isolated, you know what I mean? Like away from your family for a minute, and like you don't want to go around a lot of people who do the COVID shenanigans and shit. You get out there and you're like, man, I ain't been around nobody in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So that everybody energy pour into you feel me? Because it's all about vibes and energy, man. When you're around people, you gotta keep it all. You know what I'm saying? The energy pour into you, and you hype. You count your drinks, and you count your drinks, you're like, man, shit, we all having a good time, fuck it, you know what I mean? You fuck around, overstep it too. And depending on what type of drinker you are, you feel me? You end up hugging that toilet, or you know what I'm saying, or passed out somewhere, you know what I mean? So.
Rule number 1, never go to your auntie's house and throw up on the carpet. Seriously, don't be going to Christmas Eve parties, throwing up on the carpets. For real, that's not cool. Or like, if that's the thing, like, some of y'all be if y'all bladder's okay, use the bathroom before you drink. That's just for everybody. Use the bathroom. Use the bathroom.
You dream that you use the bathroom, you get up, you sleepwalk, and you just...
Do you have a personal experience?
Oh, no.
Do you have a personal experience? You got a story about that? Yeah. Hey, we want to hear a story. Do y'all want to hear a story about how he pissed?
I don't think anybody want to hear that much
Yeah,
about
we
my
heard enough.
So you peed in the fire pot?
Hey, we want to just hear the story. Can we hear the story?
No, we're not.
Can we hear the
You
story?
peed in the fire pot?
Come on.
I was wondering what that just spot was in the corner.
Where the flower pot is.
What?
We want to hear the story.
My lawyer told me not to answer any questions.
All right. The lawyer said he ain't having it. Anybody else got something?
Well, there's a reason why I don't drink. You know, alcohol distorts the mind. It makes you do things you don't want to do, say things you don't want to say, hurt people you don't want to hurt.
Right.
You know, that being said, you know, I don't drink with my friends. I just watch them drink and laugh. And then when they get too drunk, I go home. You know, the last time I seen somebody drunk, he sat with a film right here in his house. And he was dropping, spilling stuff all in everybody's face and shit like he couldn't see. How you doing? They looking like, man, back up. I'm like, oh, this man. Next thing you know, his cup's falling and I'm running with the mop, the Swiffer, whatever you want to call it, because it wasn't a mop, you know. But I was like, wow, this is fun. But it wasn't. See, I smoke my weed, chill out, and laugh at the people that drink. You know what I'm saying? So
Outfit say smoke weed
every day, that's what I do. I bought this from Snoop, honestly. You know, he had a website and shit on Keep It 100 and shit, you know. All right.
Hell yeah. That's some shit I can't talk about. I don't drink. I'm a weed smoker. That's what I do. That's what my kids do. That's probably why I ain't got no man. I don't want a motherfucker that drink. I don't want to have to smell your ass. I don't want to have you coming in acting ignorant. I don't want you coming in there falling or somebody hurting you and all that shit. I don't deal with that shit.
I was drunk.
I deal with enough, and that drinking shit ain't a part of it. So to everybody who do, God be rich money.
Oh my goodness, that is like a book I can talk about right now because for the majority of my life, well, not the majority, but yeah, my family has been drinking and getting together, and my thing is when people drinking and they get a little loaded, and like Tana Smooth said, you'll be talking about something simple, and they'll think you really, when they too loaded, they think you said something else.
What you say about my mama?
I didn't even say that, dog. And then they don't even give you a chance to explain or nothing because they too loaded. And intoxicated is when you go overboard and they're overboard. And then you got to argue with them and you know you making plenty of sense. But everybody else is like, oh my God. That person that ain't listening to you, that's drunk, that's overboard is like, oh my God. So there's good drinkers and there's bad drinkers. There's people that has mental capacities that they don't understand and they cannot drink.
Say that.
Alcohol is not your friend. They'll keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny and then shit ain't funny. So
And they can't go like that.
then they can't go. They go to Duracell and they go down to Panasonics. And then what's the Ever-Ready?
The one with the
They
cat.
go to the weakest batteries. It's like, okay, you're down. Your battery is ran out. So, you know,
99.
yeah.
Family, drinking together, get drunk together. You gonna find out some things you ain't know about that family.
Oh yeah, they come
You
all out
gonna
their
see some
bag.
things you ain't never saw from that family member.
It's at least one of them.
Woo!
Is she on her head?
It's at least one per party. You know what I'm saying?
It's Ooh,
Is she doing a handstand?
all I know is when I get drunk around my family, they see Riri.
Oh Lord Jesus.
And Riri is a different ball game. I am
Pull out
drunk.
that phone, girl.
Riri is very different. Yep, I'm on the floor, I'm on the table, I'm on the floor, I'm on the chairs,
Yeah.
whatever. And my family like, Oriana, I didn't know you could do it like that. I
Oh,
don't teach me
shit.
that. Some of them.
Yeah.
But, you know, most of the time, though, when we're drinking together and everybody isn't belligerently drunk, it's good. So,
I
you
close my
know,
eyes.
we
I
laughing,
circle
we
everywhere.
making videos and doing dances and rapping and stuff. Things we didn't know we had in us. You doing cartwheels and splits? Nah, I can't do a cartwheel or a split right now. But let me get some liquor in me and let Riri come on. I'm gonna be hitting cartwheels, backflips, splits, the whole shebang. You know, so
Shebang.
Can we get what you sipping on for Riri? If you like the word Riri, let's get to what's sipping on. What you sipping on?
Definitely.
You know, I grew up my family, man.
My TikTok.
It's, you know, tragic. I would just say just tragic, you know, so I don't know, man. I mean, we have altercations, you know, but what drunk people do around family, you know. It's like an unrated scene when you drink with your family, you know what I'm saying? So
Never know what you're gonna get.
you know, so it's a lovely life. So just be prepared on holidays and stuff like that. So yeah.
All I'm gonna say is, if you like 22 and you just now just getting cool to drink with the older people in your family, like your uncles and stuff like that, and you know he been getting drunk all these years, don't be picking that time when he drunk to punch him. Be like, he started with me. Like, real talk.
Okay.
Sincere, if you're listening, this for you.
Oh, man.
Don't be coming over here when you're 22 years old and be over here seeing your uncles like drunk and stuff and just punch him in the mouth. That ain't cool. Like, it's not that hard. If you know he's drunk and he say some off the wall stuff like you've been ugly since you was in your mom's belly.
Drinking with your family right there, man down. Falling out of chairs and shit.
Like I said, like, if you don't say something like, oh, if you say you've been ugly since you was in your mom's belly, don't be just like, don't be taking it. Don't take it no personal. That don't even make no sense. Like when people say, like drunk people say the weirdest stuff to you sometimes, and they make it offensive. So just calm down and just be like, all right, let's just say you got it. Just chat. If you got it, just say you got it. If you can put that on the comments, you got it. That's all we gotta do. Just let people have it. You know, they ain't making no sense. Calm down. If it's your uncle, don't beat your uncle up. Because I'm pretty sure most of y'all had those stories where my uncle was trying to get at me, so I just tried to piece him up. Like, don't do that.
Oh, wow.
Fight over square up. Get some gloves on. Don't just be trying to sucker punch people when they drunk. That ain't cool.
Whenever you're ready, I'm out. What's happening? What's happening? I still got 2 or 3 more in me. Go ahead. Be in my goddamn office.
I'm just saying, if you're just sensitive, then just don't come. You know, it's just that. You know?
Stop being so sensitive.
If it's a family thing, it's a family thing. It's a stay alive. You have a good time. You know, if you in your feelings, then you know there's no name to place. It's the place to let your feelings out. Not keep them in. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can build a metal detector for when you have a party. Too drunk, can't come in. Fuck them. Okay, back out the door.
Oh shit.
So they come in like this, like,
Oh, he's on spit.
I'm too drunk. Go back to sleep.
But I'm not one drink.
If somebody's drunk around you right now, just tell them, just make sure you get home safe. Just make sure they get home safe, you know?
Don't fall.
Don't be getting bitter and say, fuck you, go drive home. Don't be saying things like go home. Let them get some water, calm down. Don't just be like, because they say, get them some bread. Don't just tell them to get out of there, all right?
Or just take the kids and let them walk home.
Yeah,
It's like,
walk home.
Please do not feed the animals.
That's them by Lord Skis. He said, walk home. I got your kids.
I got your kids call when we wake up.
Oh shit.
So I want everybody to come up and just give their final thoughts and everything we're going to start to wrap it up in here, give our shout outs. So everybody just talk about what y'all feel from the podcast. Just say some things to the fans, you know? Some people that really need to hear this, you know? Not too long.
I said that emotion.
All right, so we wrapping this up. But as far as people hating on you, once again, worry about yourself. As far as changes go, change with it. And as far as drinking, laugh at them. Them the 3 things, the 3 topics that I seen and I got out of it. And I hope y'all got it too. You know, like my shirt says, smoke weed every day.
Every day. Sorry.
All right.
Alright. That's funny habits.
Oh shit, Harry Potter.
Got some advice for you guys.
Yes.
If you got a big knob, use it a lot in life because when you get old, it won't work.
Y'all gotta sip to that. Y'all gotta sip to that.
Lord have mercy.
Y'all gotta sip to that.
Not trying to boast, but
I close my eyes.
not
I
the
keep seeing
biggest,
that
but
ring,
not the
like 7 of them.
smallest. Skip in that category. All right, no, but seriously though, my advice to any and everybody, young, old, it's never too late to follow your dreams. Always be yourself. Stay honest. Be honest. There's nothing wrong with it. A lot of people struggle with that. I think everybody should, be hopeful, be grateful for things that you have in your life because no matter what, there's always somebody in the world that's got it way worse than you. And I just hope everybody, make it to whatever they want to, make it to. You feel me? Accomplish what you want to accomplish, and stick to it because at the end, all the hard work that you do and everything that you do, it's gonna pay off, So always follow your dreams and always stay in the moment. You know what I mean?
Keep hope alive.
And
Pass it on.
Come back, Obama.
No, I mean,
right.
All right, well, in closing,
I didn't say it's time for a change.
family secrets. A lot of, like I said earlier, a lot of families got them. Just gotta brace yourself for them if they come up. Learn to let them go, forgive, but don't forget.
No.
And as far as change, listen, ain't no parent perfect, ain't no child perfect. And it don't come with an instruction or a roadmap to let you know how to be a parent or a child. So if that change is coming about on you or your child, honey, you got to move. You got to pray. You got to stick with your mama, your daddy, or that child. Because even though they changing, they still your mama, your daddy, or your child. And as far as family drunks, drinking with family goes, people gonna be people. We all got a little mental illness going on in our mind. Some of us can't handle our liquor, some of us can, but guess what? When you drunk, you feel loose, you feel relaxed. Or sometimes you focus on that last thing that you was focused on before you took that sip. Now it's just blew your mind. But at the end of the day, drink responsibly. If you feel some type of way about somebody, get away from them. Don't even drink around them.
Right.
And if you happy, go drink with some happy people.
Yes. Happy people.
Yeah. Hey man, that's the big thing with me. That's something I don't deal with. Like I said, if somebody hates you, just walk away, keep it moving. Don't even let it degrade what you got going on because that's really like a disease, man. That's another disease,
That's it.
and it's it hurts. You know what I'm saying? And get your money. That's about it. And
Get your money.
get your money. And,
On my grind. On the grind.
yeah, I got a movie. It's a movie. We got a movie. Church and Vision got a movie called For the Love of Cash. You know what I'm saying? I'm starring of it. And we looking into it for auditions and stuff like that. Negotiate. Whatever. What is it? Unity. You know what I'm saying? We just want everybody to have a good time, man.
You ain't got one of them ice cream contracts, do you?
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Just
tickets.
give me a bag of weed
oh,
and shit.
we
And they
got
go 3 million.
Yeah, we just got booked in for the 420 festival with Too Short Currency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
April 23rd. I had the tickets, they're 40 a pop, but it was there. So I just got booked in. So y'all just be smooth, man. Love, peace.
Right.
All right. I'm just gonna make it real quick with my thoughts. Is just that family secrets, you have to deserve to know someone's secrets. You have to know them. You can't not know somebody and actually be offended that they didn't tell you a secret. You don't know them. Why would they let you in? And family change, just be consistent. Just talk to them. You just gotta talk to people. People are just too scared to talk to people. And if you're getting drunk with somebody in your family, just let it go. Don't be goofy and try to beat them up. They could die for no reason. And tomorrow you won't even know why you beat them up because they said some off the world stuff that you got to question tomorrow. And say, damn, it wasn't even that serious.
They don't know why you beat them up. That's what it is. What happened?
All right, so I'm just gonna say thank for everybody that tuned in on live. Thanks for everybody that chilled out. I appreciate Mel Skis. He was on the intro on my grind. The song's dope. The link will be on down below. You can tune in and enjoy some good things we got going there. I appreciate Mama Roxy Says.
Yes.
Thank you for coming out for our show.
Side.
We got Queen Jacqueline. Thank you for coming on to the show. She got the big show. She's the hookup queen. If you are single, and you are true and radio single, do not come with the mamas or come with the wire stuff. You can do background checks. We have a lot of females here. They will find out everything about you before it. So don't do no lies. You will find out everything. I
Get
promise.
somebody beat up.
We do have bodyguards here. I love you. I want to shout out to Phenomenal, definitely coming out, definitely just showing out, definitely out. And I want to shout out to DJ Sound Bite and comedian. That's making us start doing some stand up around. I want to shout out to the cameraman. I want to shout out to Michael Jones.
Thank you.
Doing all my covers for the live. More telling you how we're doing live for us. Appreciate you coming out and everything like that. OJ or George. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate everybody. Charlie, I appreciate you being the first time. Thank you. We're about to turn out. What you're sipping on.
Cause when your ass broke, ain't nobody gonna help. Gotta stay to yourself, man. I'm on the grizzly getting to the cash. They hating with their salty ass.
I told myself wasn't no broke, never again. Slam a nigga through the floor, now he ends a den. I had no love when I was broke, up in the pen. Hoes when a nigga nut tryna have my kids. I ain't got no time for no pussy, is what it is. I'ma beat her for my bros and do more with my kids. I'ma keep stacking money, stacking that shit. To the point when it's full, I'm leaving out this bitch. I spend a fortune on this wrist and the damn chain. I'ma let it hang, fuck a tennis chain. Got 2 words for you, get it, get it. Be 1,000 with you niggas and be consistent.
The streets is what raised me. Never let that money change me.
I'm on the grind.
You don't work, you don't eat, so you gotta sacrifice and get up by all means, nigga.
I'm on the grind.